kitchen has a way of slowing you down. Bread takes patience, meals take time, and neither can be rushed. Today, I'm spending the day baking sourdough, making a garden focaccia, and cooking for my family. If you enjoy simple days and homemade food, I'm glad you're here. My name is Janicia. Welcome to my channel. My day had already started in the garden this morning. It's a short that is posted on this channel. I already made a vegetable juice for myself, and now I am making a protein smoothie for my little ones. I don't have enough strawberries growing in my garden, so I am using frozen strawberries and banana mix. I am someone who always enjoys sourdough bread, but since I have been working on my skills of making freshly milled bread, I haven't made sourdough bread and I let my starter go bad. So I recently created a new starter and I am so happy to make sourdough bread again. Ever since discovering the benefits of milling my own flour, I decided to stay away from store-bought flour, but with making sourdough bread, I actually appreciate a little bit of store-bought flour still with my recipe. And one of my breads that I did create is actually with just all fresh milled flour. I wanted to try out my skills to see how my bread looked, but I am a sucker for an open crumb. And if I use freshly milled flour, 50-50 or whatever percentage of freshly milled flour with store-bought flour, I find that my bread comes out a lot better than just using fresh milled flour with sourdough. As far as making with yeast, I think that I have perfected my skills to the point where I am writing a lot more of my own recipes, and I cannot wait to share with you guys in the future. One of my favorite bread recipe in the summer is focaccia, sourdough focaccia to be exact. I honestly like the creative freedom that it gives. I place it in my refrigerator overnight and the dough froze a bit, so I have to set it aside to thaw. Artesian breads are complete. I made one completely from 100% red hard wheat, and it doesn't look too bad. I am proud of that. Fresh milled bread can have a bit of a learning curve, especially the fact that the dough normally ferments a lot faster, and the disadvantage for me is that my kitchen is very warm in the summertime. Something I have been craving for since the beginning of this gardening season is a tomato sandwich on sourdough bread. So I am going to make just a simple tomato sandwich with mozzarella cheese on a sourdough bread, just toasted, because I don't have a sandwich press or panini maker. So I do it old school on the stovetop. And I slice my tomatoes. These are actually my children's tomatoes. Their tomato plants have been doing so good, and I like the tomatoes that they actually grew. So we've been eating quite a lot of their tomatoes from their tomato plants, and I'm just slicing them. I put a little bit of butter on my sourdough with some perilla, my mozzarella, and my tomatoes. And I made myself a yummy sandwich for my lunch. This is one of my favorite parts, just creating art with a focaccia and just making it look however you feel. Most of the times I use mostly edible flowers, herbs, and some of my vegetables in my focaccia. And today I am featuring sunflowers, tomatoes, some of my chives, some red onions which I did not grow, and I'm also adding the petals of zinnias. Yes, you can eat the petals of zinnia. They don't really have a taste, but it does look pretty and it gives the focaccia a little bit of color. And I'm going to bake that at 450 for about 25 minutes.
He didn't stand it.
Oh boy.
I recently harvested the last remaining cabbage in the garden. I thought it would be a great idea to have coleslaw with our dinner. It gives me an opportunity to use my cabbage and it does not involve cooking. This coleslaw was so delicious. The recipe will be down in the description if you're interested. In the summer months, it is too hot and hard for me to grow all of my greens. So something that I use to substitute my greens is sweet potato leaves. And my children were kind enough to get me some outside so that we can pair it with our salmon for dinner. So we are having garlic sweet potato leaves, and I'm essentially treating my sweet potato leaves kind of like kale. So I just sauteed some garlic and then I added my sweet potato leaves, some chicken broth, you can use water, and 2 small tomatoes. Now we're gonna plate our dinner. We're having roasted potatoes, just regular potatoes, focaccia. I'm also going to have the sauteed sweet potato leaves, our salmon, coleslaw, 2 eggs for extra protein, and some green sauce that I made out of Cuban oregano. And that is my dinner. So I thank you so much for watching this video if you are still here, and if you think this is interesting, just give it a like.